Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. And I am back from vacation, so I'm filming a few videos. I feel more alive today than I did yesterday. I got in late Tuesday night. Today is Thursday. This video will probably go up after that. It probably won't go up until next week because I got a couple more that I gotta do before this. But I decided to go ahead and videotape a couple of things. Because fortunately, unfortunately, I got a couple orders in the night before I left. And I was so busy. I had my nieces here. I was packing. I was making sure I had everything. And then I had to cook the meals. And I shouldn't have even bothered because they barely ate the soup I made. They did eat a little bit. But I forget they're not my nephews. My nephews would have had both the pots of soup. I made a pot of soup and a pot of chili. Like homemade. They would have had it all gone. But nieces, no, they didn't. So I ended up throwing that all out because it's been a week since I made it. So, waste. Anyway, backtrack. I got 2 packages in. I'm going to do the first one now. And swatches and little live application. But yeah, let's get into it. Now it's like I have not no, hold on. I might have swatched a little bit of the cheap product just for my nieces. And that's about it. I have not applied this. I didn't take it with me. I have not used it. So it's like killing me to use it. Anyway, the Balm had a 50% off sale that was only for like 24 hours. So I had one thing in my cart and then one thing like sold out. So anyway, I had 2 other things. This is the Girls Getaway Trio. It is blushes and kind of like a bronze. It's longwear and bronzer blush. This one is these 2 are blushes and this one is a bronze, but it also could be like a deeper blush for some people. Like my skin deeper could be like a blush. But anyway, we got Balm Springs, which is the color I love that I got a sample from Ipsy, and I loved it. And then Balm Beach, and then Balm Desert. And just look at this packaging. They have like the cutest packaging ever. And slide it out. And you got this. And I have, like, they did the 2 highlighters, Mary Luminizer, Cindy Luminizer, and then I forgot the other one's name. It's like a shimmery bronzer, like in a set, and I bought it for like $12 on Ipsy one time. Anyway, it says stay a while. You see, it says stay a while, and then you got your colors. So y'all know I love Balm Beach. It says in full swing, and then we got Balm Beach. Okay, this is Balm Springs. This is Balm Beach. I'm gonna try and get that to show up a little bit more. And this is Balm Desert. See, that could be a nude blush on me. Or a bronzer. It doesn't really matter. And see, they won't show up very pigmented there. Okay, so Balm Spring, Balm Beach, Balm Desert. But as soon as you apply them to your cheeks, I'm going to wipe off this brush. And I'm going to go into Balm Beach because I really don't know how that's going to show up, the middle one. I know how Balm Springs shows up. And they do have a little mirror, so take some on my brush. And we're just going to apply it. And I see some color. Are you seeing this apply? So, yeah, as light as that looks in the pan, it's showing up really well. So, I'm just going to apply some blush. Okay. I know how like Balm Springs shows up, and y'all should have seen it like in videos and all this. So I'm gonna do Balm Desert, which I think could go as a blush on me, but we're gonna like just put it right there. Yeah, that's gonna be a blush on me more than a bronzer. I mean, I could probably try it as a bronzer. I mean, we'll see what it does. People have been putting like blush on their heads again, so it might not look too bad. Yeah, it's fine. Just go a little light. But yeah, that almost goes like a new blush on me. But it's just very pretty. Okay. So I am happy with this purchase. I love their blushes, and I'm a blush addict. Okay, the Balm and Tarte have amazing blushes, in my opinion. I would like Wet n Wild, but they cause bumps more than the others because they have carmine, like heavy on the carmine. So and now I've got this. It is in the Balm of Your Hand Volume 2. They had another one, this was before I got into makeup, so I didn't know about it. And this one has it's called the Greatest Hits Volume 2. So you have 4 eyeshadows from their varying palettes. You've got 4 eyeshadows. You've got the highlighter, which is the Mary Lou Manizer. All these can double as a shimmer shadow. You got the bronzer in Bahama Mama, so I probably shouldn't put that on, but it's okay. I'll just layer it. You do have a blush or shadow in Down Boy, Frat Boy, but they call it a shadow or blush. They say it can be both. And then Insane and Houndstooth, and that's the only formula I hadn't tried was the Insane ones. But I've heard they're really, really good, so I probably should have put that on. We're just gonna layer it and see how it goes. But I looked because I was so hesitant to get this because I thought they would have carmine in them, but they actually don't, and I don't even know where the ingredient is. I read the ingredients online, and it does have a big old mirror, so it just has this big old mirror. And then here's all the shades. You've got Matte Reed from the Meet Matrimony palette, which I do have and I love. You've got Firm from New Dude, which is hold on, that one's a matte brown. We'll do the matte brown. This one is a shimmery kind of very slight shimmer taupey color, like a warm taupe. Then you've got Alice Copper from the Rockstar palette. You can find that some places, not everywhere. And you got Matte Russo from the Meet Matte Adore, which is a very nice crease color. And so we're just gonna do a little swatchy. So very good pigmentation on those. And then you've got, we're just gonna switch hands. You've got the Mary Lou Manizer, which I do have a bigger version, but this one's a pretty small version kind of thing. It does show very, very pretty. You can see that. Okay, and then you got the Bahama Mama, which I actually don't have and haven't tried. I haven't tried Down Boy, I haven't tried Frat Boy, and I have not tried the Insane. So there's the rest. So they're very, very pretty. We'll do Insane. We'll do the Bahama Mama over there. We'll do Down Boy and then Frat Boy. So they are really pigmented, really pretty. Can't wait to actually get in here. So I figured I would go ahead and take this off. This was the Mountain Desert by Lorac, by the way. I went back to it just because I needed something simpler than carrying around the Kat Von D Saint Center palette this week. Well, I did at the beach. That's what I used. When I was down there for vacation. That's the palette I used. But now we're going to go into something simpler. Well, that, and I've just been trying to use different palettes. Make sure most of that's off. Earlier today. It's what I wore all day. And it wears really well, obviously, because it's still on there. This one's shimmery. Do I want to mess with shimmer? No, I don't. Mess with this color tattoo. I think it can be applied as a base. It's like a primer. Yeah, that might be too dark. I don't want to mess with that. Plain. I had another primer. I just don't know where it went to. They disappear all the time. Or it might have disappeared when I went to the beach. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I'll just put my Nicka K white base on. That's super stained my lid. It's like way up there. But we should do a white base then. If it's like staining, it kind of has, so you'll see it with a white base. Cats are chasing each other because they're crazy. What are you doing? You're supposed to be spending time with us. You were gone for 5 days. Okay. Take my fluffy brush. I don't really have a setting color, so we're just going to set with Mary Luminizer and give everything a little shimmer all over. Mary Lou Manizer, Cindy Lou Manizer, aren't they? I don't know. Just set a little. I'm going to go into the Neat Matte Adore Matte Russo shade. See how that applies. I'm going Bahama Mama. It's just to see what that does. That's a nice crease shade. Okay, I went very lightly in that because it can be used as a shadow too. All of these can. But anyway, this one did not have carmine. None of the shades did. On most of their palettes, like their bigger ones, except for the Bon Appetit one, or the Balm Appetit, they don't list individually like each shade's ingredients. It's just like, you know, flat out. So you don't know if all of them have carmine or not. So I checked in each of these palettes, the shadows, like you don't know they don't have carmine. But however, for this palette, they listed them separately and what ingredients were in each thing, in each one, and none of them had carmine. So I was so happy. I was like, yes, 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 I'm gonna buy it. Buy it and be happy and love it. Love it and want to wear it. I'm kidding, I don't know. See most of my shaders. Okay. Now we're gonna go into Nude. I'm gonna put that on the inner part of my lid, like at least inner third. I just made it lighter than I thought it would. I'm not really seeing fallout, and I'm not tapping off my brush, so that's good. Alright, and I'm going to go in the Alice Copper, which is that pretty like mulberry with the shimmer in it. I'm going to go on the out. Ooh, that had more pigment than I thought. Okay, we'll work in. Blend that to the middle. Shade. They blend very easily. That's what I like about the Balm. They do have very good shadows. They have their matte formula down. Like, they're one of the companies that do not have a problem with their matte formula. And I feel like I'm talking very softly. I'm so sorry if I am, if you're having a hard time hearing me. I'm still tired, so I'm like, Alright, I like that. I'm going to go into the matte reed, which is the deep brown. Just darken it up slightly, outer V. And And bring that Alice copper to the bottom. Yes, I'm using the same brush. So I live dangerously like that. Okay. I need to blend, but it's not bad. Take that. Where's the color? Just blend all that up. Be careful because they love to blend. I mean, so don't over blend, otherwise you'll lose your color and you have to add more back on. But I think that's very pretty. It's very fall. It's very simple. Like 3-4 shadows, you're done. Now, however, I did want to try one of these blushes. I wanted to try, because you know that bronzer had good pigmentation in the crease. We're going to try the In-Stain one, the Houndstooth, because I've heard amazing things. And yes, I just put blush on. Go ahead. Ooh. I heard this is like the longest wearing blush ever, and they have so many shades too. But this Houndstooth one, which goes because, you know, Alabama is like one of their most popular ones. Pretty. I like that color. Though I don't dislike most blush colors, so like most, if they show up, they look good with my skin tone. So I don't really dislike blush colors. But does it fit in the palette? Yes. So, and you can use the blushes for, you know, eyeshadows if you wanted a pink look. So, too much. Do we need to blend a little powder out? I guess mixing with that it's supposed to be bronzer in the other palette. Okay, I think we're okay, and not too much maybe. I don't know how it's looking to y'all, but it looks okay. Alright, and there we have it, and that's what I have in Balm. I only hold 2 things because I didn't want to mess with anything Carmine, and I had something else I wanted to buy somewhere else, which I did do. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles.